All right. Welcome to the very first episode of Offside Culture, where football meets fashion, drama, and everything in between. I'm Bav.
And I'm Shay, two mates who've spent way too much time arguing about football, so we figured, why not record it?
Yep. This is the podcast for fans who love the game and the chaos, the transfers, the tunnel bust ups, the pre match fits, all of it.
Today, we're diving straight in with this season's Prem predictions, the most outrageous chances, and how players are basically fashion influencers now.
Yeah. So if you're into football, beyond just the 90 minutes, hit that follow button and join us every week as we unpack the culture behind the beautiful game. This is Offside Culture.
Let's kick off!
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it, right? Our first topic of the day is where do our teams finish this season in the Premier League? However, in order for us to do that, we need to tell everyone who we support.
Oh no, oh no,
I'm feeling quietly confident with my team,
I wonder why.
but I know you're a different level. So, guys, I support, no, not Liverpool. I'm not that confident. I support Chelsea Football Club. Now, I know every Indian either supports United or Liverpool, but I support Chelsea, my team, up the Blues.
Yeah, and I support one of those stereotype teams, Man United.
Oh, look, 16th isn't a joke. Was it 16th
Oh,
or 17th?
yeah, you coming off a Club World Cup,
Yeah,
first ever,
Cole Palmer.
and I'm here fucking crying after finishing 16th.
Yeah,
All-time lowest. Okay, we have made two
good signings.
decent signing. Yeah,
Yeah. Mbuemo Cunha, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm still worried.
Okay. Let's get into it then. You've made some good signings. Manager has had a full preseason with the team now. Well, or would have by the time the season starts. Realistically, you guys don't have any European football, which is sometimes a blessing.
Yeah.
So, where do you see yourself finishing this season? Realistically,
Re-
are you still basing it on transfers coming in, or let's take it with the current squad at the moment?
realistically, I think we finished top eight. Realistically speaking, listen. So, what the current Prem teams have done is gone to other Prem teams that were doing well, for example, Wolves and Brentford
Yeah,
and West Ham,
pick the cream of the crop.
and picked up their quality
Yeah.
players. So now that shifts all those teams back down. Well, I think it will, and thus bringing back light to the original top six slash top eight. I don't think we're a top six team yet,
Yeah.
but I do think we back up there with a top eight.
Okay. I get what you're saying, but Amarim had 6 months in charge last season.
Oh,
He's only added two new players. The players that he got rid of were already gone when he started. Rashford, Sancho, maybe Garnacho's the exception. Anthony was gone. Where's the problem with United? And where's the gap that they need to bridge in order to finish top eight? Is it just the signings?
I feel like it's also a bit of fitness, which which was
Come on.
lacking last season. I think so.
Yeah.
Look, I would like to think there's hope for my team, and that's why giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
But uh,
Anyway, within top eight does it for you.
I think so. I
Okay.
think we're making top eight.
Fine. Are you guys a better team than Aston Villa?
I mean, if we take
Yes or no? Yes or no?
at the moment, no.
Okay. Next question. Are you guys a better team than Newcastle?
No. Okay, so this is why I said top eight. So it's
Okay.
Liverpool,
Okay.
City,
Yeah.
Chelsea,
Arsenal,
Arsenal,
Villa,
Villa, and Newcastle.
Newcastle, Villa. Yeah.
Yeah, that's eight.
Seven Spurs. Who's your seventh?
We finished above Spurs last
But
season.
they won a European trophy ahead of you.
Against,
Fine.
I mean, no, that was bullshit.
Okay, all I'm saying is I don't think you should have too much of a
Look,
high
yeah,
expectation.
okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But I would like to think that we would finish in the top eight.
Okay, realistic. I hope that happens. I mean, I think Chelsea
Oh,
should finish top four.
they should.
I
They
think
actually should.
I don't think there should be any other priority for Chelsea Football
Yeah,
Club
you
besides
guys got your
Champions League.
striker now.
Yeah,
You've gone and okay, you're looking for a winger
yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah.
I
I'll
don't
tell you
know.
what. I tell you what. This thing about having three players per position in those attacking areas scares me because it will be similar to last season where we had those players and then they don't have game time
Yeah,
in
players
important
you love.
competitions.
Players you love,
Joao
like
Felix and
yeah.
those kind of guys, and then end up loaning them and selling them, right? So I do have a bit of PTSD when it comes to this rumors that I see from Fabrizio. But realistically speaking, I think Maresca has done an amazing job with the core squad.
I think,
Um,
looking back at that final, we haven't spoken about it,
Cole
but
Palmer, broski.
Cole Palmer, if Maresca can get Cole Palmer and João Pedro to link up like that,
Hmm.
it's crazy. It's
But
almost Eden Hazard
oh,
Giroud-esque
Pedro
back in the
Neto
day.
as well with a work rate.
Yeah, Pedro Neto.
Cucurella, I think, is the best left back in the Prem.
Oh,
I mean, I think Kirkes and Robinson have
yeah,
a really close shot, but I do think Cucurella's up there.
he is up
A
there.
fit Reece James, Caicedo. Oh
Caicedo,
my,
people don't speak about
Kante
Caicedo.
regen that, bro. That guy.
People don't give him his flowers.
Yeah, I-
His 120 million or whatever.
yeah. I
Well,
think the
two
price
seasons
tag.
ago, okay, fair. He messed up. He was injury
Yeah,
prone, whatever. This last
the
season,
price tag is worth it.
wow, what a player.
So I'm going Chelsea to finish third above Arsenal.
Okay, let's wait. Let's hear your whole top, or let's say top eight.
Top eight,
Top eight.
dude. We'll get into the biggest transfer of the season, which is our next segment, right?
Yeah.
But based on some of the transfers that Liverpool have made, I can't see them not winning the league again, bro. I mean, Isak,
Yeah.
Wirtz, Salah, Gravenberch,
Say
McAllister,
his name, Hugo. Hugo.
Ekitike. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
that
okay.
guy.
Jeez.
He,
I
look,
think
I don't know about him too much, but
we'll get into him. We'll get into him.
okay,
Liverpool first. I think City second, close second. Can never ride off a Pep City team,
of course.
especially now with Cherky
Rodri
and
back.
Eight Nuri, Rodri back. Mamouche really, really came to the floor.
Yeah.
Um, I'm going Chelsea third just because I think Arsenal are always overconfident. Um, Arsenal fourth. I'm gonna go Newcastle fifth because they're still a Champions League team. I'm gonna go Spurs sixth. I think Thomas Frank is an underrated manager. I think the signing of Kudus is a bit of a game changer. Solanke plays that role similar to Ivan Tony did a couple years ago.
Yeah, but who's that
And
winger?
Kudus, James Madison as the 10, Mates Tal. I mean, it's a decent team.
Okay.
It's a decent team. They have Champions League, which means they might make a few more signings. I should never be supporting Spurs, but realistically, I think they're up there. It's a hot take. Comments down below if you think Spurs are actually going to get somewhere this season. Seventh, I'm gonna go Aston Villa. I'll give you guys eighth. I think that's fair.
Okay. Nice of you to give us, eighth position.
Yeah. What's your rating? What do you see the top
Oh, it's
eight looking like
hard.
this season?
It's hard because I would like to think Arsenal have become a really great team. They've already had the best defense in the league for the past two seasons.
Okay, I'll give you that.
They bolstered up their attack and might make furthermore signings.
Look, that is a potential signing kills me. If they
But
sign Eze,
yeah, okay, let's run through it
yeah,
first. I still think Liverpool first.
all
If
right,
they get this Isaac deal done,
done.
it's
Game
done.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal second,
Oh,
City third.
okay.
I think City third. Um, fourth.
You have to think it would be. I think I like realistically, Chelsea is the
Chelsea.
strongest fourth team. Yeah.
Yeah,
In if I'm just thinking from your
yeah.
perspective.
I'm trying to think. It's so hard to decipher who gets third, who gets fourth. But I do
Oh,
think
okay,
City is stronger than Chelsea.
okay.
So I would
Give
give
them.
Chelsea fourth.
Okay.
Fifth, I think Newcastle. Look, I don't know what's happening with their striker
Yeah.
position also.
Yeah.
I would like to think Newcastle is fifth because they are still a decent team.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Aston Villa, United, and then Spurs.
Okay. Okay. Do we consider some of those teams that really pushed last season,
Like
uh,
who?
like Forest,
Okay.
like
The thing is with Forest, okay, look, they lost
lost
Elanga.
they lost Elanga.
They almost lost Morgan Gibbs White.
Yeah.
I thought if they lost Morgan Gibbs White, they were
Yeah.
down and out, similar to Brentford. Brentford have lost their keeper, their best forward,
Okay. What about
their captain, their
okay?
manager.
No, Brentford. I think Brentford's gone.
Yeah.
But what about Bournemouth?
Okay.
Bournemouth have
Bournemouth
retained a
look good.
core squad. I mean, they still got the guys that really pull through for them, Clivert, Semenyo. Um,
I
they
like that
only
they can
sold
interchange.
they only sold a centre back, right?
Yeah, they and that forward line can interchange
Where do you
positions.
see them as good as United challenging around those areas?
I do think they are
They're
closest rivals.
quality team, dude.
I do think they are rivals. Like between Bournemouth, Aston Villa, and who else could we say?
I mean, there's Brighton, but
Brighton
not
haven't,
really. They were a bit
yeah,
inconsistent, and now they've
and they've
lost João
lost,
Pedro.
yeah, they've lost players,
I'd say that's about it. I mean, Wolves had a on and off season.
and then they lost their best player.
Um, who else are there?
West Ham have lost one of their creative players as well.
I don't understand how
Look, Palace could be there if they
Palace,
retain Eze,
Palace,
but you
and
want to get into the next section?
yeah, we can. All right, let's get into the next section. This is what I like to call the money minute. This is where we discuss everything that has to do with the bling in football, transfers, hiked prices, etc., etc. So, for the first part of this section, Shay, I am going to be naming some of the transfers, the biggest transfers that happened this season.
Okay,
Let's talk about how these transfers not only benefit the player, but maybe the
the
club
team.
and their
Okay,
potential position in the league going forward. And then maybe let's have a bit of a discussion on whether or not they should be considered a big transfer.
okay, I hear you.
All right. So, first player, Luis Diaz.
Oh,
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Luis Diaz?
I think he's a brilliant signing for Bayern.
Okay.
They just lost Leroy Sané.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't able to really fill up that
Yeah.
left wing role.
Yeah.
And I see Luis Diaz as, perfect player that can suit that Bayern-esque position where that player has a bit of free roam. He has a bit of, creativity on the wing. And I think Luis Diaz is also a quality player.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. He's a really quality player with a
What's his biggest attribute?
his dribbling.
Dribbling, eh?
His dribbling is phenomenal. And I think he needs to work on a little bit of his end product,
Yeah.
but he has
It's
been
quality, eh?
decent for
Quality.
assists in the Prem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think his strongest attribute is dribbling, and I think the Bundesliga suits that type of football.
Got you. So, big transfer, yes or no?
Big transfer. But wait. Do we agree that he's worth that amount?
So what was his fee again? Do you know? It was
I
75
think it
million.
was, yeah, around 75
Look,
million,
dude,
80.
football and money and those kind of things these days go hand in hand. That kind of price tag for a Premier League champion,
Okay. Yeah.
for someone who's in his prime,
Yeah.
uh, as you said, he's got attributes. Not only is he skillful, he is rapid. He has got great awareness. He hugs that touchline. He's a proper player. And
He
he
is a
could feed
quality
Kane.
player.
So I think for a person at that age with those qualities, 100%, I think he's worth that money.
Okay.
Also, the other thing is, and something that you might have not known, but his salary and his wages at Liverpool were 63,000 a week. He was one of the
Wow.
lowest paid
In the league.
in Liverpool.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
I mean, for
compared to United.
I guess, I mean, also look for a player that was starting week in and week out, and in that left
Mm,
wing, him and
yeah.
Gakpo, I think, alternated, but he was a critical part of that team. And if you compare salaries to other players, Salah and McAllister earning upwards of 250 grand a week,
What he was
he
doing
kind of
was,
deserves
yeah.
it. He kind of deserves the upgrade. So all the best to Luis Diaz.
Do you think that that wage amount played a role in him
100%.
taking the transfer?
100%. Surely Liverpool offered him a new contract, but
But does he wait? Does he think he's gonna do better at Bayern? Does he think he's capable of winning them what the Champions League? Because he's won the league with Liverpool. Surely you don't think
Bayern is a big club. You
it
can't you
is?
can't turn down Bayern when they
But
come
also, this
fully.
Liverpool team is, I would say, one of the best in the last what
Yeah,
30 years,
yeah.
20.
Look, I really think it had to do with money. I'm not going to lie. I don't think
Okay,
Liverpool were offering, and remember, he was counting down the years of his contract as well. So,
yeah,
uh, I
he was doing himself and the club a favor.
I could see a win-win for
Yeah,
him, for the club, for Bayern, that is.
yeah, and well, now that
Big
just
signing for him.
funds one of the next big signings. Are you thinking about it?
No, not yet. Not yet. We
Okay.
only discuss transfers that are concrete. Fabrizio, here we go.
All right.
Nothing,
All
nothing yet.
right.
All right. The next one, Shay. João Pedro to Chelsea.
I
55 million
think,
from Brighton. Came
look,
in off the beach.
I was not aware about his game, hey.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
it was a soft.
I underrated him.
Hmm,
He scores bangers for, I don't know, he scores some rockets for Brighton over the years.
yeah.
But he always felt like that player that never just consistently
Okay.
gave or contributed to the team. He was always injured or scoring rockets. That's how I saw him.
Well, look, he's young. He's only 23 years old.
Okay.
He fits the profile of a Chelsea transfer due to his age, due to his potential, and the
You
no, but
Chelsea guys love the young ones, eh? I don't know why,
no comment,
but
no comment. Has to be over 18.
I swear you guys need some leaders in that team. Honestly,
I think, to be honest with you, I think Reece James and Enzo are really growing into the
they
leadership
I
position.
agree with that, but don't you miss those days where there was a rock at the back? Thiago Silva,
Bro,
JT,
I could speak
someone that
for
was leading the team.
I
I
could
think
speak for 3 hours about this. But to give you a long story short, that was a different era, a different owner,
you think
a different.
Maresca's changing?
I think as Chelsea fans, it's been a bit of a struggle since Clear Lake Capital has come in, since Todd Bowley
Yeah.
has come in. We've seen a lot of ups and downs. In one season, we saw Frank Potter, Thomas Tuchel,
Oh yeah.
all three managers get
All in the
sacked.
same season.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
We saw players. I mean, initially when Clear Lake Capital came in, they tried it. They tried buying experience. They bought Sterling. They bought Koulibaly. They bought Aubameyang. They tried buying proven
Yeah.
players. Didn't work out. They changed the model completely. Took a long time for us Chelsea fans to buy into the model. That is also profitable, by the way. So
I
not
know.
only now are we a young team winning
You
few
guys are just
trophies, improving the mentality.
Profit,
Now
profit.
we're a money making machine.
But I don't know.
So
That's not what the game's about.
I trust it. I trust it. I have to, and it's working. So
I hate that it's working. That's my problem. I hate that it's working because you guys just buy potential, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, bye bye.
it sucks.
Like
It sucks. It really
like
does suck.
João Felix, I rate him as a player.
Yeah.
I thought he would give better, but it just didn't work. The system doesn't work for him,
I,
and
I
he's gone.
I'll be honest with you. I see a bit of improvement in the way we're treating players. I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'll give you an example, right? Trevor Chalobah.
yeah. You
Uh,
guys
we treated
stole
him,
him.
we basically outcasted this dude.
Yeah,
Next thing you know, this guy proves himself at Crystal Palace. He
a
gets
gem.
recalled. Um, he is professional. He trains well. He's loyal to the club. And in turn, the club seems to be repaying his faith in loyalty by playing him, making part of the first team. He started the final um, against PSG. I really hope we don't sell him. I rate him, and I hope that that's sort of the way Clear Lake Capital sees our players going forward, especially those that are
What,
performing.
respecting
Respecting,
homegrown players,
not
respecting
always, just respecting players that
what they bring
may,
to
yeah,
the team.
that has potential, that may not show potential now, according to them. Someone like a Trevor Chalobah. But then, flip, when those guys come back, next thing you know, they're performing really, really well, given their chances, and now flourishing. And that is homegrown. So that's amazing. If you look at our whole back line, Reese, Trevor, Levi Cole, all homegrown. It's not like
Yeah.
we don't respect them, but I really think that, yeah, look, there is a sort of plan that Clear Lake Capital is using, and definitely it seems to be working now. It seems to be coming to
Okay,
fruition. I don't want
so
to jinx it.
what's our a final verdict on João Pedro then? I think he's going to be a good signing
I think he's gonna.
if he stays fit. If he stays fit,
Is he what we call a big transfer? I wouldn't
I
say
wouldn't
so.
say so.
I mean,
I
if you're
would.
gonna
I
compare him
think
to
he's
the
a
likes of,
good signing for
I think it's
Chelsea.
a great signing for Chelsea.
He does help them going forward and hopefully where they finish in the league.
Yeah,
But I don't think we classify it as a big signing.
yeah. I don't think so either. When especially when you have the likes of Gyökeres and Wirtz and
Yeah,
Turkey. These are big boys.
Frimpong, yeah.
Yeah, these are big boys. I think João Pedro, good signing, but yeah. All right, Shay, last one. Marcus Rashford.
Oh
Oh, Rashy
no.
boy. Sunny in it. Is it sunny in it?
Oh gosh. I don't think it's a big transfer from the get,
Okay,
but I do think it's a good transfer for Rashford.
okay.
I don't know why Barca wants him. I really don't know why, because they have quality there. I just don't know why they want Rashford. Maybe as a backup. I don't know.
I mean, the dude took the number 14 shirt, legendary shirt
I
number.
know, I
Thierry
know.
Henry. Thierry Henry.
I look, I do wish him the best. I hope he can live up to that standard of Thierry Henry. We obviously know
Yeah.
he'll never reach that level, but let's hope that he can make something of it.
So you're a fanboy.
I am.
Okay. So you wish him nothing but the best. There's no hard
Yes.
feelings.
Yes. I wish him all the best. And look,
Is this is this a big transfer out for United?
I think so.
Okay.
It's a big transfer out.
Why?
Because the player wasn't getting time, he wasn't playing, his mindset wasn't there, the manager doesn't rate him.
Mm,
And lastly, those wages are just ridiculous
mm.
for what he was delivering to the club. So by offloading Rashford, we've basically freed up to 12 to 15 million
Just from his salary.
just from salaries. So I think that is a plus for us, for a club that's been
Jeez.
cost cutting and I don't know, saving for
Yeah. Time to buy a goalkeeper then.
Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope so, but I think there's a striker coming.
Okay. So not a big signing, but a good signing for Rashford as a player and a good signing out for United,
Yeah, I don't know if it's a benefit
for
for
Barca.
Barca. I think Barca,
Like, I mean, their front line is
yeah,
insane.
and
They
they
also
they
have
finished
Ferran
top of
Torres
the
off the
league.
bench.
Do I think Rashford helps Barca win the Champions League? I don't think so.
Do I think I think, in my opinion, Rashford made Aston Villa a great Champions League team. Their run to the quarters was great.
Oh, but I would say that Marcos Asensio had a bigger impact.
Oh, okay, maybe. And Ollie and Rogers.
Yeah, I think Asensio had a bigger impact on that Aston Villa Champions League squad
Okay.
because he wasn't playing as much in the league, but he was delivering when he was called upon.
So there's still a player in
Rashford,
there, right?
yeah, there
I mean,
definitely is.
he's not that old. He's 27, I think. He feels like he's been around forever. Uh,
Yeah,
I I do think he's going to play a squad role in at Barca. I think that front three of Lewandowski, Yamal, and Rafinha are set. So I don't think, as I agree with you, I don't think it's a big transfer. But thanks, Shade. I mean, that wraps up our money minute. Quick one, quick
okay.
one, quick one. Hugo Ikatike, big signing or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? There's no
No.
ways you're thinking about it, man. Cost 90
Yeah,
million. We don't know him. Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Okay, moving on to the next segment of the Money Minute.
Hmm.
I'm gonna just shoot at you some quick transfers over the years that happened over the years, and you're gonna tell me is it a top transfer or is
Okay.
it trash?
Okay. That's good.
Let's go. First one,
Yep.
Jack Grealish to Man City.
Trash transfer, 100 million down the drain
Luis Figo to Real Madrid.
from Barcelona.
Yeah, it says it for itself.
Controversial. I feel bad for Barca fans, but top transfer for me.
Next one close to home.
Hmm.
Fernando Torres from Liverpool to Chelsea.
My Chelsea bias tells me it's a top transfer. Won the Champions League and the Europa League with Chelsea. Didn't do it with Liverpool.
Oof. Paul Pogba from Juventus back to United.
Trash transfer. Man is dope in the wrong reasons.
Oh. And the last one, Andrea Pirlo from AC Milan to Juventus.
Top transfer. Fine wine. AC
Oh,
Milan
yeah.
didn't want him. Pirlo's always going to be class.
He showed his quality.
Showed his class. All right, time for our favorite part of the show. Welcome to the very first ever culture check.
This is where we pause about the tactics and the talk, forget about the table, and actually zoom in what actually matters. The vibes and the drum.
And the best way to kick it off is by rating the top kits of the season. So let's get into design, the fit, and the nostalgia, and whether or not these kits are made for the streets.
We've lined up our top kits for the season, so let's get into it. Um, Kicking off with one of the hardest drops of the season, AS Roma third kit.
Oof.
The design, the Adidas Originals logo, the collar.
Mm.
Oh, I think this is hard.
All right. Yeah. Super, super, super nice. I like the green with the simplicity as well. Looks really, really cool. I'm gonna go with the Arsenal third kit. I think the lines are clean. It's a nice crisp cream color with the maroon stripes, Adidas original logo as well. And the collar, all about the details. I think the player grade version would look really, really cool.
Yeah, I think Adidas have been doing a madness.
Do we even have a Nike kit on the list?
I don't.
I don't either.
Oh,
Spoiler.
my next one is the Ajax away kit.
Oh,
Again, it might be very similar vibes to,
mm,
the Roma one,
mm-hmm,
but I just think every year Ajax drops a hard kit and the colors just work, the
mm,
cream with the maroon, little bit of blue this year.
okay.
I think it's hard.
Um, I think it's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous kits. It's sticking on the same theme. I have another off-white slash cream colored kit, and that is the Flamengo away
Oh,
kit.
not many people know about this one.
But this kit goes hard. Again, Adidas Originals logo, gold trimming, and clean, 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 clean lines. I'm a big fan of this kit. I think you could wear it off the pitch and on the pitch.
You know, at this rate, I think Adidas should even sponsor us.
Oh,
Shout out,
shout out.
because my next kit is also an Adidas kit,
Oh,
the Bayern third kit. I think this one without a collar, it's a little bit different, but it has some good details, intricate design on the collar. They've changed up the logo, and I think it just works, especially with that, sponsoring in the middle. Oh,
And what color is the kit this time? I don't remember seeing it.
it's a slightly black, I would say.
Yeah,
It's got a little bit of a design on it, crisscross design.
yeah.
Oh, it's clean.
And
Bit of hints of green and red.
the red trimmings look really, really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one is slightly controversial. It is the Levante home kit for the 25-26 season. If this was a Barcelona regen kit,
Oh,
it would definitely be this one.
Barca should have done this.
Yeah, I mean, the design is almost immaculate. The red, blue, striped, a bit of a collar again, top button to be done, as well as the horizontal linings. And I think the sponsor goes hard as well. I'm
Yeah.
a huge,
It's
huge
low
fan of this
key.
kit.
It's also low key. Not many people know about this, or I don't think many people even see this kit.
Hmm.
Um, and sticking in Spain, one of my favorites, Real Valladolid.
Oh.
Their home kit,
Mm-hmm.
it's like got a hint of purple,
Mm-hmm.
purple stripes and white, and I just think they've Kappa has done it so well. It takes me back to the old days
It
with that
looks retro, eh?
retro sponsor, retro. Oh, I think this one's definitely for the streets.
There you have it. That's our favorite part of the show. That was our hardest drops of the season, our kit ratings for the 25-26 season. If you guys have any suggestions or something we may have bluntly missed,
Drop it down below.
let us know.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap of episode 1 for Offside Culture, and we made it through the chaos.
From the transfer madness to the kit rankings, we've officially kicked off of this wild ride.
Yep. If you've enjoyed the vibes, make sure to stay tuned to our socials coming very, very soon.
Big thank you for listening.
Catch you next time, my people. Don't
Don't
get
get
caught
caught offside.
offside.